Joseph. Joseph's song is a song of trust. Yet it didn't start out that way. He wondered what was happening in his life. He decided in Matthew 1, verses 19 and 20, to divorce Mary quietly. This was Joseph's intention. Things were not turning out as he had expected, and he was singing a song of fear. And then the angel of God appeared in a dream and said, "Joseph, heir to the house of David, don't be afraid to wed Mary. It is by the Holy Spirit that she has conceived this child. She is to have a son, and you are to name him Jesus, salvation, because he will save the people from their sins." With the words of the angel, with the hope in his heart, he began to sing that song of trust. He trusted the call. Despite the fear and resistance in his heart, he resisted the resistance. He resisted the fear. He resisted the committee in his head. And then Joseph awoke, and he did as the angel of God had directed, and then went ahead with the marriage. Note that Joseph in Matthew 1 does not speak one word of objection. He acts directly and immediately. He sang the song of trust of his call, knowing that God was doing something more than what he could see. God working in ways mysterious and true. He sang a song of trust for Mary. He would not betray her or doubt her, knowing that something was conceived in her, something coming alive, something coming to birth. As he trusted the process, his strength began to grow. His purpose became more true. He found himself living with the questions, living with trust, filled with wonder. Just as God transformed the decision and the course of Joseph's life, so God transforms our decisions and our lives. God works in ways beyond our expectations, inviting us to this season of trust and this place of trust. We see in Joseph that God with us is the with us God. The God who is with us even when life takes these turns that surprise us, confuse us. Beneath it all, we continue to sing. There's that wonderful song, "Mary, Did You Know?" Someday I'd like someone to write, "Joseph, did you know?" Could you know? Could you know that your baby boy would be someday a prophet, a king? Or was he simply the Son of God? Wonder, the beautiful child for whom the angels would sing. If Joseph could sing that song, I wonder what that song would sound like. Perhaps the song of Joseph, that song of trust, sounds something like this.
Are you a prophet? Are you a king? Or just a small baby who makes angels sing? I'm not a wise man. I need a light to shine on my questions tonight. Little Yeshua, morning star, I'm filled with the wonder of who you are. Child of Jehovah, my son, little Yeshua, my little one. What will I teach you? A carpenter's trade, the tools and the wood, and how things are made. What will you teach me? Will I understand the mysteries you hold in your hand? Little Yeshua, morning star, I'm filled with the wonder of who you are. Child of Jehovah, and yet my son, little Yeshua, my little one. I'm filled with the wonder of who you are, child of Jehovah, and yet my son, little Yeshua, my little